Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Friday to you all. Hopefully, your week is wrapping up nicely. It is an exciting day over in the land of tripleS because the long-awaited 16-member release is finally here. Well, it's technically not a brand new album. It's a performance video including all 16 current tripleS members at once, and that's tremendously exciting indeed, because we get to have a performance video of my favorite B-side off of the Assemble EP, the OT10 album, New Look. That's very exciting indeed. Now, of course, back when that album dropped, 12 members have been announced, only 10 took part in the promotions, because everyone from Soyeon to Dahyun was part of that Rising era, and then Yeonji and Kotone had already been revealed, but hadn't taken part in it. And now, of course, we have the addition of Nien, Sohyun, Xingwi, and Mayu, who now get a chance to partake in one of my favorite tripleS B-sides, full stop. So this is going to be a lot of fun indeed. So, let's get started. DJ, roll the intro. The fact that this is out now means I can finally update the girl group intro, because when I made that, of course, Evolution hadn't made their debut yet, and the most up-to-date, like, big group, I guess, quote-unquote, MV that we had was either Rising, which of course only included up to S10, up to Dahyun, and Girls' Capitalism, which is in the intro sequence now. So now that this is out, I can move it up, get a nice OT16 little ending fairy shot, or just like a big wide group shot, throw it in the intro section now. Oh, this is gonna be great. Also, I don't think I've ever seen if there was a live performance of this. Admittedly, I don't really watch concert fan cams and stuff. Just wasn't something that ever really appealed to me in any way. So I don't know if this ever got performed live, meaning I don't really know if this ever got choreography. But the fact that, 16 members on screen, I reckon is going to be a pretty fun time. I wonder, because when I listened to that Rising album, I don't think we watched it with lyrics or color-coded lyrics, so I don't know what line distribution was like. And I can't imagine they kept it the same, since, well, there's 6 new members in it. So I'd be curious to see how different the song sounds just based off the different vocal pairings. So let's find out real quick once. Boom. One day the spacebar will behave with me. Oh no. Mayhaps it might be better to drop it from 4K. Oh, shout out to Subber for adding names? Were those whistle tones in the background there originally? Chorus is still as high as I remember. So far, even with the new voices, it doesn't feel that far off from the original, which is good. Yumin's voice is so charming. It's very different from everyone else, like in terms of like the vocal color she has. Oh, speaking of vocals, hi Dahyun. admittedly, I'm not a dancer, so I don't know if the dance moves are impressive or not. I just think like just having choreo with a whole bunch of people is visually very appealing to me. And it's kind of the same way with NCT's like big group releases. It leaves an impact visually, and I like it. Did they change the mixing for this part, or is it the same? But I like the mixing in this. Because I don't remember it being this, like, reverby and echoey. Oh no, it's starting to stutter a little bit. Hold on, I'm gonna drop it down. Usually the internet can handle it, but I guess it's a little bit slower today. You know what, we'll go back a little bit. And that's the shot that makes the intro sequence now. There we go. It feels good to listen to this song. And, like, internet issues aside, I missed this song. I haven't listened to the Assemble album enough in recent times. And it's kind of been Lovevolution, Nevolution recently, so solid way to jump back on with this song. I still remember when that Assemble EP dropped and just thinking like, that was the week for the retro synth fans out there, because we had Key's Killer, we had tripleS's New Look, we had Purple Kiss's Autopilot. Like, that is an insane 3-punch of retro synth, and it was so much fun. I still think that week as a retro synth fan, it did not get any better than that, because those three were just and now. I know, it just feels really cool that we finally got to see all 16 members in like a proper filming like studio session, rather than like, you know, we got signals and stuff, but to see it in like a full production scale, I think is so cool. And the fact that this is still only 2/3 of the eventual lineup for this group is kind of scary, because like, admittedly, I've been following them for enough to know who's who. And it's not like NCT where I had to jump on like way late. Because of course, at one point they had 23. And while that number has changed a little bit now, I still don't feel comfortable with everybody yet. But the fact that there's going to be 24 of them in the future, one, dance formations and stuff with 24 members is going to look so cool. There's going to be so many moving pieces, and like the opportunity to have all sorts of like staggered movements and like wave effect where it just goes from like front to back. I think that's gonna be so cool. And also, they're gonna need to get a bigger warehouse or a wider angle lens if they're gonna get 24 in one frame. My goodness. I'm actually very curious about where tripleS is gonna go, because of course 17 through 20 have been announced, just haven't been revealed yet. There's that new era that they're moving into, the cream era, with their like objects and stuff. And yeah, if they can keep up this like perpetual momentum forward, they're going to be a lot of fun to keep up with. And I mean, I've already had a lot of fun learning about them era after era, group after group, subunit after subunit, through the signals. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon, which has me very excited, because I've really attached to this group. But that is it for me today. Nothing too much in terms of the ramble and analytical stuff, just waffling, really. since of course this isn't really a new song or anything like that. But it's always good to jump on board with a song that I really enjoyed when I first listened to it. But yes, that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be checking with your friends or family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.